Hello children, I am Prasanna. Welcome to my channel Mathematics by Prasanna Lakshmi. Today in this video, I am going to explain Unit 6 Square Roots and Cube Roots of Class 8. So in my last video, I have explained what are square numbers and its properties. So in the part 1 is given about the square numbers and its properties. Now coming to exercise 1, that is 6.1. Okay, first question. What will be the units digit of the square of the following numbers? So they are given 39, 297, 5125, 7286 and 8742. They are asking only the units digit. So for that, no need of multiplying this number with the same number. You know, square number is nothing but multiplying the number with the same number, right? So no need of finding multiplication then finding units digit. Just if you find the square of this units place, you would get the units digit of a square number. Okay. So here coming to first question 39. So what is the units digit here? If you see 9 is in units digit. So square of the units digit 9 square. 9 nines are how much? 81. So 81 in this 81 1 is in units digit. So units digit of square number is 1. Second one 297. 7 is in unit digits. 7 square you do 7 sevens are 49. So what will be the units digit? 9 will be the units digit. Similarly third one 5125. What is the unit digit? 5. So when you find 5 square, 5 5s are 25. In 25 what will be the units digit? 5. Next 7286. 6 is in units place. Square of 6. 6 6 are 36. So 6 will be the units digit. Next finally 8742. 2 is in units place. So 2 square and when you find 2 2s are 4. So only one number you got. So this will be the units digit. Coming to second question children. Which of the following numbers are perfect squares? So they have given 121, 136, 256, 321 and 600. Actually there are two methods of finding square roots children. So first I will explain prime factorization method. This will be easy and you people know about prime factorization. Finding factors and that factor should be only prime numbers. So first one, if you take 121 and you know 121 will go in 11 table only. So 121 is nothing but 11 into 11, right? That is you are having a number multiplied with the same number 2 times. So we can write this as 11 square. So it is a perfect square. Yes or no? Yes. Coming to next one, 136. So 136 you can write in simpler form 8 into 136 means 17. And here 17 is a prime number but 8 is not a prime number. So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 and 17. If you see here 2 repeated 2 times but 2 is 1 time, 17 is 1 time. So we can say blindly that this is not a perfect square. Coming to 256. 256 can be written like 2 into 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, 64 2s are 128, 128 2s are 256. 5, 6, 7, 8. So here 2, 2, 2, 2. So a number multiplied with the same number. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 16 square. It will be 16 square. When you multiply 16 into 16, you will get 256. So we can say it is a perfect square. Coming to 321. So 321, here it will not go in 2 tables and it will go in 3 tables. That is 3 into 107. So here both are prime. So they are not perfect square. So answer is no. And coming to 600, here 600 120 into 5 and 120 is not a prime number. So 120 can be written as 12 into 10 into 5. 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 and 10 can be written as 2 5 and this 5. So here 2 2s are there, 2 5s are there, but single 3 and single 2 is there. So we can clearly say it is not a perfect square. Coming to third question, the following numbers are not perfect square, give reason. So already they are giving not perfect square, what is the reason? So I have discussed the properties of square numbers, children. So in that, the numbers that have 2, 3, 7, 8 in the units place are not perfect square. Very very important. If the units place of that number, any number is having 2, 3, 7 or 8, then we can blindly say they are not perfect square. Coming to this 257, what is the units place here? Yes, 7. So here, so it is not a perfect square. The units place of the number is 7. So if the number is having 7 in the units place, we can say it is not a perfect square. Coming to second one, 4, 5, 9, 2. So what is the units place here? 2. So same, the units place is 2. Therefore, it is not a perfect square. And third one, 2430. So 3 is in the units place. So the units place is 3. Therefore, it is not a perfect square. Coming to fourth one, 5050. Here, the last two digits. The last two digits of the numbers are not zeros. Here, the last two digits of numbers should be even number of times. So the last two digits of this number are not two zeros. So it is not a perfect square. So based on the properties of square numbers, this sum will be based, children. And coming to last one, 6098. What is the unit digit? 9. The units place is 8. Sorry. Therefore, it is not a perfect square. Coming to fourth question, find whether the square of the following numbers are even or odd. So this one is also based on one property, children. The property is nothing but the square of an even number are even and that of an odd number is odd. So if you find the square number of even number, you will get even number, and square number of odd number will gives you odd number. So here they are asking whether the square of the following numbers are even or odd. So no need of finding the square for that number, children. Just by seeing the number we can say by using the property. So first one is 431. So if the last digit is 1, then you can say 1 square is nothing but 1. So what is 1? You know 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, these are all numbers. Right? They are not multiples of 2. If you divide that numbers with 2, always you will get remainder as 1. So what are even numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8. If 0 is there in the units place, we call them as a even number. So here 1 square you are getting 1. So this is 1 is nothing but odd number. Right? And coming to second one, 2826. What is the units place? 6. So when you find 6 square, you are getting 36. So in 36, what will be 6? 6 is what number? Even. Third one, 8204. So this is the units place, 4 square. 4 square is 60. So 6. 6 is what number? Again you are getting even number. And next one, 17,779. So 9 is in units place. 9 square when you find it is 81. So 1 you will get in the units digit. So what is 1 here? Odd number. And finally last one, 99,998. find 8 square, you will get 64. So 4 will be in the units place. So what is 4 here? Even number. So finally we will conclude that the square of an odd number gives you odd number only, the square of even number gives you even number only. Coming to fifth question, how many numbers lie between the square of the following numbers? So we should find the square of these numbers 25 and 26. Then you have to find the between how many numbers will be like. You know that 25 square is how much? 25 into 25, that is 625. And 26 square is how much? 26 into 26, that is 676. Right? So here in between how many numbers will be there? That is 626 to 675. So total you will be having 50 numbers when you write. Okay? So there is a small trick, children. Instead of finding all this, just if you multiply this first number with 2, that is 2 into 25, you will get how much? 50. So 50 numbers lie between the square of 25 and 26. That is a small trick you need to learn. Suppose if the second question is given 56 and 57. So 56 square and 57 square, and we have to find between numbers. Instead of doing that, just if you multiply this 2 with the first number, 2 into 56, how much you get? 112. So 112 numbers lie between the square of 56 and 57. You can check if you want. Okay. Next, third one, 107 and 108. So what is the first number here? 107. So 2 into 107, if you do, you will get 214. So total 214 numbers lies between the square of 107 and 108. Coming to sixth question, without adding, find the sum of following numbers. So without adding, if you see this 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd numbers. Yes children? And odd numbers, and they are continuous numbers. So there is one formula that sum of n consecutive odd numbers. What are consecutive here? They are continuous. So when they are continuous, odd numbers will be there. Their sum will be given by n square. So what is n here? Number of odd numbers. How many odd numbers are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all are odd numbers and all are continuous. So here total you are having how many here? 5. So if you find 5 square, so 25. The addition of these are 25. You can add if you want. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 18 plus 7, 25. You will take. So you have to remember that formula. Coming to second question, they have given 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17. So instead of adding all that, once check whether all the numbers are odd. Yes. And they are continuous or not. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Yes, all are continuous. Then you find out how many odd numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you find 9 square, that is 9 into 9, 81 will be the answer. When you add all these numbers, you are going to get 81. Coming to third question, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21 plus 23 plus 25. So first step is to check whether all odd numbers are not. Yes, all are odd. And they are continuous or not. Yes, they are continuous. So find out how many numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if you find 13 square, that is 13 into 13. 13 13s are 169. So when you add all these numbers, you will get 169. So it is easy to find out. Instead of adding, it will take time, children. If you remember that formula, sum of n consecutive odd numbers is n square. They can easily find out this addition.